And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't shared it out, share it out. Brother sites, let Josette them know that I'm live. And this, then the third, bro. But let's continue with this story. Dar said, Chris, you did the right thing. Staying in your car. People are crazy when it comes to checking their kids. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Rustic said, me either, Curl Joe. Rustic said, man, Chris, I feel bad that happened to you. Shit, you think I felt? Curl said, I never want to know that feeling. No, I don't either. I don't either. I do not either want to know how that feels like. I don't. But let me go over here to this story that I want y'all to see real quick. You got a beautiful black young girl right here. I want y'all to see what the title says. The title says, she just wanted to be your friend. Little girl in the 4th grade takes her own life after relentless bullies wouldn't leave her alone. Fourth grade takes her own life after relentless bullies wouldn't leave her alone. Let me tell y'all something before I read this article. Let me tell y'all something. What up, Sylvia? Let me tell y'all something before I read this article. When I was growing up, of course, we had little bullies. We had our little fights, and we had people that we didn't like. We had people that we did like, and this, then the third. When I was growing up, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, whatever grade. Well, we talk about elementary years. We had kids we got along with, kids we didn't too much get along with. Hell, had kids that even start fights between children that didn't like each other. You know, how many of y'all remember them days that the little children egg you on a fight, or they'll do this right here? They put a stick on your shoulder and say, "I bet you want to knock that stick off. I bet you want to knock this stick off." Or they do this, they'll make a line in the dirt, say, "I bet you want to step over this line. I bet you want to step over this line." And you step over the line, then 9 times 10, you go get the jacking. Or you could tell they really want to fight because they'll keep on making that line. "I bet you want to step over this line." You step over that first line. "I bet you want to step over this line." You step over the second line. Then they come and put the stick on the shoulder. "I bet you want to knock the stick off your shoulder." So you knock the stick off their shoulder, they don't do nothing. But then they turn around, put the stick on the other person's shoulder, say, "I bet you want to knock the stick off their shoulder." You knock it off their shoulder, and then sometimes people just don't do shit. We didn't do shit because we really didn't want to fight. But Lord knows, when we had them kids that we really didn't like, oh, we straight jacking. Don't let it be a chick that we liked in elementary school, and we liked her, and she paid more attention to the other one than you. Oh yeah, oh man, we were clown about this shit, you know. But that's kids, kids did that. But see, that was back in my time. We're in a different era right now. To now, their kids is feeling so pressured by society that they are taking their own life. Now, what you think? You would think, what, a 4th grade? What does she know about taking her own life? What would a 4th grade know about taking her own life? You would think he or she wouldn't know anything about taking their own life. But the sad reality is, this child ain't the only one who done it. You got several stories out here between 2017 and 18 where these young kids are taking their own life. And it's due to the same old thing: bullying, 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 bullying. And not it's mainly bullying. But then you got kids who getting bullied at home by their own parents. They getting bullied at home by their own parents. So these young generation of children is not even getting love from their own parents, and their parents doing the same fuck shit as these young kids doing in school. Then what they got left? These babies gonna feel like nobody loved them. And they're gonna have that thought in their head, maybe I'm better off not being here. And guess what? They take that to the grave literally, because they feel like they better off not being here, because not only they can't get love in the public, but they can't get love in the privacy of their own home. Whether the mothers or the dad strung out, drunk. Some stories I did where the mother allowing men to touch and molest their children. So they don't get it at home. Where the fuck they gonna get it at? Sad, people. It's sad. So let me read the story, y'all. It says a young girl committed suicide reportedly after relentless bullying at her Alabama elementary school, and according to her stepfather, her ADHD medication. How many times y'all done heard me do a show when I say that medication doesn't always work? Medication 9 times 10 make a lot of people worse than what they are. How many times y'all done heard me say that? Medication a lot of times can fix your issues. A lot of times it can hurt you more than what's going on. And just seeing it right there, they just fucked me up for real. Because I talk about this, about medication. I talk about that. Anyway, so according to her stepfather, her ADHD medication may have been connected to the incident. Alabama.com reports that 9-year-old Madison Maddie Whitsett hanged herself in her bedroom on Friday at her family home in Birmingham. On Monday, while at the Children of Alabama Hospital, she was pronounced dead. According to authorities, when Maddie arrived home from school on Friday, she was supposed to go with mom, Eugenia Williams, to a Chick-fil-A restaurant. She seemed excited, even running around the house while screaming with excitement. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Well, let's hear it for ourselves. If he'll play.
Now, it's a heartbreaking reminder of the effects of bullying. AL.com posted the story of a 9-year-old girl from Birmingham who had been bullied in school, then hanged herself Friday and died at the hospital yesterday.
The horrible story of 4th grader Maddie Whitsett, serving as a reminder to all parents: teach your children not to bully others and look for warning signs your child is a victim.
NBC 15's Muriel Bailey has important information for parents. Muriel, you spoke with the director of Mobile County's Bully Blocker program.
Idea came in, she tells me that there are some warning signs parents can pay attention to see if your child is being bullied or having suicidal thoughts. Now, Mobile County District Attorney's Office has a bully blocker program, and it's designed to help parents and students who are being bullied in class or online. The director, Kayla Williams, says when it comes to bullying, most kids are going through developmental phases, and this may seem huge to them, and in their minds, it's the end of the world. She says it's important for parents to pay attention to changes in their children.
Just small things you can look for. They're changing in eating habits, changing the way that they usually look, whether they're more withdrawn or reserved. Even teachers can look for those signs because parents know their children and teachers know their students, whether they're saying they lost things all the time or they can't find certain things, they don't want to go to school, they're sick all the time.
She says you should also start an open line of communication with your child, asking them if they're having any issues at school. To learn more about that bully blocker program, you can go to mynbc15tv.com. Reporting live in Mobile, Muriel Bailey, NBC 15 News.
It is hard.
Wow. Wow. It goes on to say that Maddie loved Chick-fil-A and she was running through the house. Her stepfather, Birmingham Fire and Rescue Service Lieutenant, oh man, Jimmy Williams, said Eugenia Williams called out for her daughter when she was ready to leave, but Maddie didn't answer. She looked around the deck and the front yard of their home for Maddie, but couldn't find her. Eugenia then walked to her girl's bedroom where she noticed the television on and the closet door open. Since Maddie never liked to leave her closet door open, Eugenia immediately walked toward the closet and inside found her little girl unresponsive. She immediately called 911. Maddie was taken to St. Vincent East Hospital, but weather prevented her from being immediately airlifted and taken to the Children's of Alabama. She did eventually transfer to the hospital, but she couldn't be saved. According to Lieutenant Williams, Maddie was being bullied at school. On the day she committed suicide, she reportedly had a negative experience at school with one of her bullies. We talked to one of her friends and Maddie had apparently had a bad day. The friend said Maddie was bullied and she looked sad while she was being bullied, Lieutenant Williams said. It must have really worn her out that day. Further, Maddie had recently started taking medication for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Oh, so that's what ADHD stands for. Okay. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Which, according to Lieutenant Williams, came with a possible side effect. Oh, geez. Somebody, one of y'all in the chat just said that. One of y'all in the chat just said that. Came with a possible side effect of suicidal thoughts. Oh, poor baby. Damn. Shit. Oh my God. The bullying plus the medicine, I think, gave her the boost to do that, it says. And here go the picture of her and brother James. Wow. According to Eugenia Williams, Maddie was a target at school because of her struggles with ADHD. Some of the children at her school call her dumb and stupid. Eugenia Williams said they talked with the school principal and thought they took care of it. Maddie's parents declined to reveal the name of the school Maddie attended. They indicated school administration worked with them and tried to help. In turn, the parents don't want a negative spotlight on the school. Instead, they are hoping their little girl's death can help other parents look for the warning signs. Maybe you can see if anything is going on. Look for changes in attitude, Lieutenant Williams said. Changes in behavior, support them and be there for them. And again, it says she just wanted to be your friend. She wanted to be everybody's friend and wanted everybody to be happy. We saw that in everything she did. Oh, wow. Now, how sad is that? She come home on a Friday. She figured to go to one of her favorite restaurants. How many of y'all remember when we was kids? McDonald's, somebody say some McDonald's, we lose our fucking minds. Somebody say something about Chuck E. Cheese, we lose our fucking minds. Back in my day, we had Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza Place. You say anything about one of those, we lose our fucking mind. We lose our fucking mind about going to McDonald's. And then on top of that, what some of us would do, y'all remember this, what some of us would do, we would fight over who get the fries that fell to the bottom of the bag. We would fight for the fries that fell at the bottom of the bag. I don't know why we did that, but if grandmama or mama, whoever gave us the bag, and what up, Huggy? If mama and grandma gave us the McDonald's bag and let us go get our stuff, we'd be in there fighting trying to get the French fries that fell at the bottom of the bag. That's mine. Oh, that's mine. That's mine. That's what we used to do. Fight to get the French fries that fell at the bottom of the bag. But at the end of the day, though, you know, hey, grandma said, y'all stop this shit. You sit your ass down, you eat your food, you kick your legs, you talk about what happened in school and all that. And after that, you know, hey, you a happy camper. You're a happy camper. All right? But sadly, we survived that. This little baby didn't. She went from happy to suicide. From what the article said, just like that. Did y'all hear the story? She was so happy she's going to Chick-fil-A. Gone. I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to medications, I'm just as guilty as anybody else. I don't read all the side effects because I'm thinking all of them are the same. You know, you may get dizzy, you may get drowsy, it may cause constipation. Some of them may give you slight abdominal pain, you know, or it may give you a slight uncomfortable feeling or vomiting or diarrhea. You know, I'm used to seeing them same side effects on medication. But I can tell you now, I never read a side effect on a medication where it says you could have suicidal thoughts. Now, I don't know if the parents saw this on a medication. Hell, I don't even know if the doctor explained it to them that before I give you this, I want you to know this can make them have suicidal thoughts. But then you got to ask this question too. Why would a doctor prescribe something to a child? Or why would a doctor prescribe anything to anybody that got those words up in it? Suicidal thoughts. If it has suicidal thoughts, give me an alternative that it don't say that. And see, somebody told me a long time ago They said doctors get paid. This is how they get paid. Some doctors, they believe, keep you sick so you can keep coming back. Think about it. You got insurance. You got to pay copay. Boom, copay. They got you to pay the copay. Whatever service they got to do, boom, that's tacked on to the bill. X-ray, boom, that's tacked on to the bill. MRI, boom, that's tacked on to the bill. I got to get an MRI on my knee. But I got to keep rescheduling it because they telling me I got to give them something. Even if it's 30%. I got to give them something. They say the MRI is going to be $300. So it seemed like the insurance that I got, it seemed like they ain't just really paying much of shit. If I got to pay $300 for a damn MRI. And the lady kept telling me, you know, well, can you pay this? I said, man, I can't pay this. She said, well, we got to have something before you give you the service. Now, I mean, you got to give us at least 30% up front, which I think she said is like $90-something. I said, damn, man, for an MRI? Seriously? Yeah, quarter your insurance? MRI? My insurance, $200 just to go to the fucking ER room. $200. $50 just to go see a specialist. $35 to go see my own damn doctor. I spend my money to go see doctor practitioners, specialists, just for you to give me a medication that has a side effect that says suicidal thoughts. You lost your motherfucking mind. What up, Tree TV? What up, Famo? You prescribe me a medication that says suicidal thoughts. So now hearing this baby story, I do believe that some doctors do try to keep you sick on purpose so you can keep coming back and they make their money. That's how they make their money. He said, I wish I lived in Canada. Healthcare is free. It's considered public endowment. Well, shit, if it's like that, then maybe I need to go down there too. To be honest with you, maybe I need to go down there too. Now, I don't know how much of this can I put the blame on the parents. And if it's even fair to put any of this on the parents to see or to say that they didn't even read the label to even see the suicidal part. But if they did read it and still gave it to her, is it fair to put a little bit of responsibility on them? I don't want to do that. But you got to look at it though. If y'all read the label and it says it gives them suicidal thoughts, then why would you give your baby that? But I'm going on a limb and say that they didn't see it. But even then though, that's still bad. Because this is a 4th grader. This is a young baby. Even then, that's still bad. So if you really want to look at it, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. Cuz say you can't just really blame the parents for a lack of education. She said, I was on some meds that had me thinking like that for my headaches. I told them I couldn't take that mess anymore. Good deal, cuz. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. So, Cuz said you can't blame for their lack of knowledge, but I don't know. I think if you say that, I think you can, because they didn't take the time to know. But then again, like I said, you know, hell, I'm guilty of that. Not even reading my medications and see what the side effects and stuff is. You know, I'm guilty of that as well. But I get my medication for CVS, and this is what they do, and I'm glad they do that. So, if any of y'all get your medication for CVS, then you know what they do. When they give you the medication, they ask you, do you have any questions? And that's your opportunity to ask all the questions that you need about this medication before you put it in your body. At least the CVS's that I go to. They ask, do you have any questions about your medication? And a lot of us do this. Nah. And we say no because we're assuming that the medication is for what we went to the doctor for. But we don't ask any questions. We don't ask any questions. And we got to get out of the habit of doing that, not asking questions. I'm really saddened for this young girl. I'm really sad. And I wonder, Darcy, do you think we could reach out to this brother, Lieutenant Williams? Do you think you can find him? Because you know you good with finding people. Do you think you can find him and see if I could talk to him, bring him on the show and talk to him and get his thoughts on the whole thing? Kerr says, so does Walmart. Okay. Darcy said, yes, they do, or they are supposed to. Okay. Cuz says she loves CVS. Oh, yeah, I love CVS. I think CVS is better than Walgreens in a lot of aspect. And I still love Walgreens, but I think CVS is better than Walgreens. You know? Darcy said, I would try to find him. Thank you, dear. And do you have to let him see this? Because I really want to know what he want to say about the medication. That's what I really want to know. You know, did they read the medication? And if they read that, what made him decide to give it to her? Or it probably wasn't him that gave it to her. It probably was the mom. Who knows? But I just want to know how they felt about that. That one of the side effects was suicidal thoughts. Thank you, Dawson. Thank you. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show some love for this baby girl. She was gone too soon. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Kerr says she never got asked. Yeah, show some love for that baby girl. Show some love for that baby girl. Real talk. Y'all show some love with me. Show some love with me. No problem, Rooster. Thank y'all for being here listening. Cuz said, to me, the parents can't really be blamed, though. The child's behavior was so out of control until they saw fit for the medication. which was actually a cry for help. Most black families sweep stuff under the rug and expect for the child to fight back or suck it up. Maybe they didn't think it was that bad, but we always need to ask our children about their day. You know what? I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue with that. And I'm surprised it's not showing up on the screen. I don't know why it's not showing up on the screen, but that's exactly what she just said. And she got a point. When you explain like that, she got a point. She said, my kids can't put their seatbelts on good before telling me what went on. There you go. There you go. There you go. His name is... It's Lieutenant Williams... Hold on, it's Lieutenant something. Lieutenant Jimmy Williams, Jimmie Williams. He's a stepfather. He was her stepfather. He's a Birmingham Fire and Rescue Service, and they call him Lieutenant Jimmy Williams. Lieutenant Jimmy Williams. Other than y'all, thank y'all so much for coming in and listening. I'm finna go and grab me something to eat and get ready for tomorrow. Mondays are long days for me, so you know, get ready for tomorrow. If I don't see y'all again before Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Everybody save me a plate. Everybody save me a plate. And I guess till then, I'll just catch y'all next time. Oh, well, actually, I am going to do another story because there's a jackass down here in Memphis, I want to say. This man rapes a 16-month-old baby, leads the police on the interstate manhunt after he added to the most wanted list of cops. And they go that asshole right here. Let me show y'all, because he look like... They say you don't judge a book by its cover, but you can just tell something wrong with him. He a sick son of a bitch. They go that asshole right there. But the update is they caught his punk ass, so I'll do that for a separate show. So they go that whole ass nigga right there. So, you know. Other than y'all, you know, I love y'all. Peace. I'm out. What's the baby name again? Shit, I can't even remember the baby name. Hold on. What's her name? Madison. Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace.